This is Shawn Powell. I want to talk about how to kill it in the USI Tech business. If you don't know who I am, I've been in restaurants now for, I was in restaurants for 26 years. I've been out of restaurants for almost 3 years now. I was able to get free from a job May 7, 2015. That's me and my little boy Adam. So being home every day has been an absolute blessing, to be perfectly honest. I've learned a lot by applying a lot of action in different businesses. The last 4 businesses that I've been in, I was able to hit really good, substantial income in the first 90 days. What makes me a little bit different than most people is I don't do any paid advertising. I use YouTube and Facebook, and has always really done very well for me. And so my USI Tech business, I came in, actually signed up in May, June, somewhere in the ballpark like that. Didn't get Bitcoin, nothing against USI Tech. I had a couple of my friends who was really, starting to take off with it. And Bitcoin was maybe at the $18,000, $2,200, $2,300 range at that moment. Hadn't really proven itself yet, so I didn't really get it. And I was making good money at what I was doing, to be perfectly honest. I didn't really see a need for it. But it got to the point where Bitcoin felt like it was this huge tidal wave. Everywhere I went, it was there. And though I knew my buddies were going to kill it in the businesses, I will talk about how much money they're making now. From May to now is absolutely ridiculous amount of income. I wasn't really impressed with that at the moment because I knew they were going to do well. They've been, especially one particular I know well. We've actually been, top of the different businesses, number 1, number 2 in opportunities, and so I knew he was going to do really good whatever he did. What impressed me was Bitcoin kept going up. That's really what got my attention. When Bitcoin hit 3,000, I really noticed that I couldn't sleep at night. I'd stay up. I wouldn't stay up at night. I would notice that before I go to bed, I would look at it and see where Bitcoin was at. And then when I get up in the morning, the very first thing I'd do is I would check to see where Bitcoin's at. I thought it was very odd for someone who didn't own any Bitcoin yet. So I started looking at getting Coinbase up and going, things of that nature. I had some conflicts. For some reason, my bank wouldn't let me connect to it. I don't know what was going on that day with Coinbase. So I put it on the back burner after spending a day of trying to get it to work out, having to call my bank to reset some stuff. It was just unusual. I feel like God didn't want me to do it, apparently, at that moment. So I kept doing what I was doing. Bitcoin got up to $5,000 extremely quick, and I was like, you know what? I can't not jump on this thing. It's going to be a huge regret. I can feel it already. So I purchased $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. Started looking up USI Tech, and really saw that the potential of it. I wanted to make more Bitcoin, not just catch the rise, but get more Bitcoin, and that's when everything fell into place. So I'm gonna tell you the things that I've learned that has really helped me to do very well in every business. My USI Tech business, pretty much I started promoting it, and I funded it October 25th. I started with 186 BTC packages right from day one. And so I think it was $10,400 or somewhere in the ballpark, really close to $10,400 for 186 BTC packages. And I did not sponsor anybody until I funded it. So even though October 25th, I wanted to make sure it went through. I wanted to know what was going on a little bit. Took a little bit more time to study it. And then I felt really confident when I saw it go through. Everything was good and clean. I started promoting it. And that's, from there, I've gotten 300, I think 316 on my team right now. I've got 361 BTC packages. So it's really just starting 367. 367 BTC packages. So it's really just getting started right now. I've unlocked 8 levels, but that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how I'm building my team and what's working for me and what's working for others and what we're doing and using to make it happen, okay? So USI Tech training channel, how to kill it in the USI Tech business world. Number 1, you have got to lead by example, y'all. You've got to. You heard me say a few minutes ago that I went big in my business. You have to go big in your business, okay? Because if I don't go big in my business, why would I assume or expect my people to do the same? They won't. I have seen so many times that people that were good marketers would sponsor 50 or 60 people, yet not even one person will go active. Now, why? Because to be honest, I almost feel like the hell is it called? It almost feels like the universe is telling on you or something. It's like you're going to have to sacrifice to get something going, but Y'all, I mean, you can show people that you sent money there. You can show them that you went big in your business, things of that nature. And it's just, I have learned every time that I've gone big in my business, my downline are way more likely to do it. And that alone is going to change your life, y'all. Secondly, when you go big in your business, you are invested into that business. Your time, your money's invested into it. Not calling it an investment per se, but I'm just saying your time and your money is invested into it. And because you've got time and money invested into it, you will work harder to do well in your business. If you ain't got nothing in it, you're not. You're not going to work hard, to be perfectly honest. Why would you? You ain't got anything to lose per se. You really just kind of playing with it, to be perfectly honest. So in my opinion, you really got to lead by example and go big in your business right from the get-go. Okay, so let's not spend a lot of time on that one. Connect with your people and tell them the strategy and game plans. Okay, now don't assume that your people are these mathematical people and know exactly what they need to do. What I'm saying is, you do realize that people would buy BTC packages. Some of the people who go buy token packages don't even realize what token packages are. They just see that a little bit more easy. You know, it's a package. Wow, that sounds like a lot. Look at these tokens I got for this. Well, I'm gonna get that. When when the rest of the team is pretty much building BTC packages, you need to let these people know what they need to be looking at. At least what we're doing. Not that there's anything wrong with the token packages. I'm just saying, if you ain't careful, they will get something else, not knowing better. They won't build their business. They won't know what's going on. Secondly, the money they're making every day. Some people I know who bought BTC packages think they got to wait 140 days, the average, just before they can even purchase another one from the rebuy. That is a disconnect of intellect that's costing you money. It's costing them money. So make sure they understand that. Every time, what I would say to straight up strategy, minimum, first 90 days, no matter what, roll everything over, back over 100% back into the business. You need to start pulling money after that. So I have that rebuy where it's coming in just as soon as you can. If it ain't auto rebuy, it's because you're looking at it so much that you are going to catch it before the rebuy does it. If you're not doing that, then set it on rebuy at 100% and then just don't even worry about it. You know it's going to be going there. After you see your BTC packages more than double, then if you want to start pulling out, great. If you wait for it to go to till it reaches maturity the first time, and your bulk, whatever, my 186 drops off when I know it reaches that, and then I start right behind that day, then I know I've got the max ability, the most I could possibly get from my BTC packages the entire time. And because of that, then I can start pulling at 20%, 25%. I'd never go past that 30% ever, because that's really going to start taking away from the machine that's making you money. So I know that. I love math. Do you think my downline's going to know that? It's not. They're not going to know what's going on with that. So if I don't tell these people or give them videos or in the Facebook group letting them know what kind of strategies I've got, and these strategies are the same ones that have people now who are making millions in USI Tech, it's because they gave now. They sacrificed now for the rewards that are coming in the days, the weeks, and the months ahead. If you don't tell your people that, they don't know the difference. Don't assume that they're going to know anything. I want you to read this, or let me read it. Assuming is always a huge percentage drop. Assuming means losing money. That is always a fact in online business. Never assume anything. A lot of y'all, your gaps are coming in between those assumes. You assume they signed up. Oh, well, I assume they're going to go active. I assume they're going to know the game plan. I assume they know if they went through my sales funnel that that's available. I assume that they're going to friend me on Facebook. I assume they're going to get in the Facebook group. 90% aren't going to happen. You have got to give them the call to actions and be connected to these people to get it done. Assuming is terrible. Never assume. Secondly, use the phone, y'all. I used to say this only for businesses that were big dollar businesses. If somebody's coming in as $1,000 business, people join people, y'all. So what I'm really saying is you need to make sure that they see that you're excited. They see that you believe in the business. That alone is contagious. That's really what they want. They want a sponsor that believes in what they're doing. A phone can be a great way to do that. Now, this is what I would suggest. Expect them to get in. Once they sign up, go ahead and contact them. Get in touch with them however you like to. And if you can't, you can call them or have them call you. Great. Work up a time and say, look, y'all, whenever you're ready to buy your BTC packages, let me know. I'll walk you through it. I'll give you a call. You give me a call, and I'll help you. If you get people buying, y'all, and going, especially at the beginning, it makes the biggest difference because it is going to get them addicted to it. They'll see how easy it is. A lot of people aren't moving ahead because they haven't wrapped their head around Bitcoin. This is not Bitcoin ain't quite like normal things. You're gonna have to show them where they go, how they need to obtain the Bitcoin, how they send Bitcoin from here to USI Tech, how to do all that correctly. A phone call can make it so much easier because people that may be interested won't reach out to you. They won't. They won't let you know they don't know what's going on. And this isn't something like, here's my MasterCard Visa, here it is, at least not yet, right? So a good phone call, especially at the beginning, because let's say if you only got 10 people that you sponsored, right? But out of those 10, you've connected with these people and you're calling them and you're expecting them to go active and you go big in your business, those 10 people could change your life. That's the honest truth, y'all. It can really change your life. So it's real important that you connect with these people, especially at the beginning. Now, when you start getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,000 people, it's going to be a little harder to do the whole phone call with every person. It seems like they're serious, but at the same time, the ones that's putting the work in like that, it's going to be profitable. Absolutely be something to think about for sure. Try to do that as long as you can, at least at the beginning. You're going to have to bust your butt to create momentum. As a matter of fact, I said that right here. Bust your butt to create momentum. Take that momentum to make more momentum. This is vital. Okay. Now, so what I'm actually saying is at the beginning when I don't have many people, and some of them don't seem to be stirring and going active yet, which a lot of y'all seem to be having an issue, then you need to expect them to go big. You expect them to go active, and you connect with them to let them know that you're going to walk through it and help them. It's going to help them get started. That is going to create momentum. Now, to be honest, that is busting your butt. That's doing a lot right from the beginning. Some of y'all, you need that because you need to have that momentum created because you're going to take that momentum and push forward to create more momentum. It's, once I start making, I don't know, 300 a day, you would think that would be the time to say, well, you know what? I could start slowing back now. Look at us, we're doing pretty good. I ain't got to work anymore. I don't need to have it. No, that's when you got to work even harder. Because now that you created that momentum right at that time frame, use that and move forward. This says show emails and images. Okay, I got some down here. That'll work too. I tell you what I will do. I will log into my email account. This is it right here. This is this morning. I got a brand new diamond that just came in. I got 3 gold members in the last 24 hours. Here's a couple of comments from people asking, here's some leads. Here's 2 signups at USI Tech, 100 leads, some more signups, some diamonds, some gold. This is the last 24 hours. Here's 2 fast starts. That's 2 $400 commissions. So I got images down there showing us cleaned up a little bit. But look at these timestamps up here, y'all. These timestamps on the right are vital. When I go to my Facebook timeline and I start congratulating people, I'm gonna get a little bit ahead of myself, but I want y'all to see this. This is me welcoming people. This is me showing, where I'm sitting at for the day. This is me unlocking floodgate number 8. Things of that nature. They can tell I'm a beacon for my business, and that's really what you want to be. So let me stay on path here. I don't want to get too far off. Show emails and images. Tell them the importance of going big and locking it in now. Game plan for rolling over packages as soon as possible. You don't, they won't. That's the honest truth, y'all. Some of these people are going to say, well, that sounds really interesting. I think I'm going to do that. Well, when I get my tax returns, I'm going to tell you, do you realize how much money between now and tax return time, how much money they could have been making, how much money you'd be making, and the fact that they locked it in at Bitcoin, because the BTC packages are Bitcoin. That's all it is, y'all. It's just small portions of Bitcoin, and they lock it in here. You do realize that it's worth more today than it will be a month from now, right? They're paying the same amount, but look how much more it's going to be worth. So I'm going to show you that in just a second. And they want to unlock the commission floodgates. Some of these people don't even know what none of this is. If you're not telling them the game plans and showing it and doing stuff like that, they will be wondering, what is he talking about? Great. I hope they say that. I hope they put it down there. What does this mean? Oh, yeah, let me explain it to you. There's 12 levels. Never assume they understand anything. Okay? So yesterday, floodgate number 8 was unlocked, meaning that I've got 8 people. It's got 12 BTC packages that, so out of the 12 potential, 8 of them are already opened up. To be perfectly honest, even though I've got, I think, 316 on my team, I don't have 8 deep yet. So I'm covered by everybody I've got. But of course, my game plan is to unlock all 12 levels as soon as possible. Absolutely as soon as possible. So that's going to happen. This is, okay, what I just showed you a few minutes ago at my email, except cleaned up so you get to see some idea how much this is, right? This is not including this morning. This was last night at 9:07 p.m. or a couple of days ago. I'm sorry. This was a couple of days older. I apologize. But still, you can see where I put the work in. You can tell what's going on here. This is 2 diamonds. This is a $400 fast start commission. This is all Power Lead Systems. Our sales funnel, right? Three $20 a month weekly residual income. Another weekly residual. 2 more diamonds. 5 more gold members that day, which is $20 a month. 2 $400 commissions. 4 $20 a month referral. Residual income. $100, $20, 100, 400, 20, 20. If you notice this right here, y'all, these timestamps right here, why would I do this? If you want to know the truth, a week before, I was using the one before because it produces momentum for this week. How many of these people wouldn't have happened if I didn't do this? I'm creating momentum by busting my butt at the beginning. Because I busted my butt at the beginning and I got momentum, I'm going to use that momentum to create more momentum. That never changes. I don't care who you are. If you are making it in the online business world, you understand this. You understand the importance of getting that ball rolling and then not letting off. Because if I let off 2 weeks ago, we wouldn't be looking at half of this more than likely. And all I'm doing, y'all, and I'll cover that in just a second too. I'll cover how I'm doing this, okay? Now, this is $1,080 in the last 24 hours. Again, this was just today's December the 12th, so that was a couple of days ago. Here's one 110. Terrence right here. Got another guy named Al. He came in with 42 BTC packages. So all together, y'all, for that 124 hours was $1,080. And referral commissions alone, that was then. And a couple of weeks from now, I can add this up again and look and see how much it's worth now. That's why it's important. Lock it in now and not later. Okay. The reason I want to show you this is an ad I use on Facebook. I have to scroll it up so you can see all of it right here. But I did 2 things in here. First of all, this commission right here, 0.481, actually came in November the 1st. But at that time, it was worth $3,200. Recently, December the 12th, which now it's worth more than that I'm showing you, but December the 12th, it was 0.481, was worth $8,200, almost $8,300. It's at least 84 now, at least 84 at this moment, right? Now, what's different? Again, they purchased then the same amount of money that if they purchased today, that look how much money I made. I made 10%, y'all, because I'm a direct sponsor. 10% of this came up to be at that time was $3,300. Now it's over $8,000 just because he locked it in then instead of now. A month and a half earlier, less than that from the time frame as this image, a month and a half earlier, that's how much it's worth. If I'm only getting 10%, it's worth that much to me. How much is it worth to them? Now think about that, y'all. How much was that purchase worth to them? If I didn't give them the sense of urgency to lock it in now, today, because today is going to produce the rewards for tomorrow, next week, next month, the 2 months after, it's going to blow your freaking mind. I haven't been in yet long enough. I've been a month and 2 weeks, to be perfectly honest, since I started sponsoring, maybe a month and a couple more days than that, something like that. But do you realize my house right now, last year, I owed $25,000 on my house. I've made well more, way more than that I could have paid my house off if it wasn't already paid off in a month. 1 month in USI Tech, I totally could have paid my house off. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But it wouldn't have happened if I lollygagged. It wouldn't have happened if I let them lollygag. and I didn't give them the call to actions to stay on path. That's all I did. Okay. This is another commission as well. This was actually November the 8th. This was one day. I kept this one up here because it had some age on it, and I wanted to show the exact same thing. How this then wound up being worth this much now. I can't remember. I think it was $600 some dollars is what this equaled up to be. But December the 12th, it's worth $1,500 again, just because they purchased it then and locked it in. So it's real important. Now, this is me using my tools. This was day before yesterday. I finished up the week with Power Lead Systems at $2,280. These people need to see this. It's real important. I got 3 platinums. They're $400 each, y'all. 3 platinums. I got 6 diamonds and got paid for another one, not including the pass-ups to win it to my sponsor that I didn't get paid for it, because every 5th one goes up to your upline. Here's $390 in the gold members, which are those weekly residual, and then here's $15 for someone that came in the silver, and then I got $50 because one of my downline got paid $400. If they hadn't, listen to this is real important. If they hadn't gone platinum, I wouldn't have got $400. I would have got I wouldn't have got $50. I would have got another $400. That would have been $1,600 in platinums. That's averaging a platinum every other day, pretty much, right? And because I'm organized, a lot of my downline who are not fully aligned, they're not qualified because they didn't pay diamond and platinum, it goes to me. It don't matter if they're 20 spots down. It don't matter. It goes to the next one qualified. And if one of my downline gets paid for it, I still get paid. I still get paid even if they get paid. That's where that $50 comes from right here. That's one-time payments. I paid for diamond. I'm averaging a diamond a day. More than that, because like I said, one pass up. I'm averaging 1 to 2 diamonds a day. And I just showed you. This ain't even including none of this. And here is, what is this stuff? Let's get rid of this. Okay, but here's a brand new diamond this morning. I hadn't even had time to congratulate them. New gold member and a new diamond. Can you imagine, y'all, me not being qualified for diamond, which I paid for the first day I came into Power Lead Systems in March of 2015. I got over 200 diamonds in the first 2 years in the first month. First 2 years and 1 month later, I had 200 plus diamonds. Can you imagine me not being qualified diamond? Can you imagine? Now, platinum, $400 each. Even though I'm making more diamonds, look at this. I made twice as much in platinums. I'm thinking my downline probably need to see this. Don't you think so? I busted my butt. I create momentum. Then I take that momentum to make more momentum. Next week will probably be about the same, if not even better. It wasn't long ago, y'all. I was averaging $800 a week. 800 is far from a lose. I mean, I think it's great. I'm getting paid to literally use my tools, but I'm showing people the importance of going diamond and platinum and not just gold member, because that's the difference between hundreds a week and thousands. I've been preaching that until I'm freaking blue in the face. There you go. I'll tell you what, I'll do better than that. I'm going to log in today. Today is the first day of this new pay system. Okay, so as of the moment, I've made $180 in 24 hours. My very first day so far, and it's only 10:58 a.m. So I'm already up to almost $200. Yes, it will probably grow today. And look at this, 1 diamond, and I got 4 gold members already, 180. Yes, there it goes, where 1 diamond is worth more than the 4 right by itself. My people probably need to see stuff like this. That's why I put it in videos. It's that important. They need to know the importance of it. Okay? Now, number 3, follow-up email with call to actions. Be specific what you want them to do in the follow-up emails. These are crazy important. If I had to choose between all my autoresponder emails, all of them, or one follow-up email, and I had to choose one or the other, I would do the follow-up email. Because the follow-up email is going to be with me in it. It's going to show a picture of me and my little boy. It's kind of a little brand I've used. That's why I saw the picture earlier. I'll stick with that. It's always worked for me. Because that's the reason I got free from the job. It means a lot to me, to be perfectly honest. And on top of that, it gives them a chance to connect with someone. I want these people to connect with me. I want them to know what I think about my business. But I'm going to be very specific and tell them, look, y'all, USI Tech is free to sign up to. At minimum, at minimum. Even if you don't get it, it doesn't matter right now. Even if you don't get it, go ahead and sign up at minimum. Friend me on Facebook. Here's my link. And I will personally welcome you into the Facebook groups. You need to be around these people that are making a ridiculous amount of income and love this business. You're going to see some sharp people that are really excited about it. The reason they're excited is because they're making money and it works. When they get that in a follow-up email, and then I've got access back to the sales funnel itself, I signed it at the bottom and I got my phone number right there. They got access to me and I gave them specifically what they need to know. Nothing else. That works. Now, after the follow-up email, sign-up emails, hammer away at the call to actions till they are done. Expect them to get in and go active. People don't expect people to do things nowadays. It's like I said, people, even when they sign up, it's like, well, they signed up. There's nothing else I can do. I don't know what else to do. And then they're off to go get more signups. This is not a sign-up race. It never was, unless you're getting paid for the signups at USI Tech, which I'm not. Maybe you need to tell me something, because I'm not getting paid for it. Then obviously that was not the objective, was to get a sign up. That was just somewhere along the way from point A to point B. You needed them to go active, to get the big picture, to get those call to actions, and sign up was way back here for that. You're aiming for this. You aim small, miss small, way back here, then this is just going to be a given along the way. Some of y'all are too excited and happy with a sign up, when to be perfectly honest, I expect them to sign up. I expect them to go big in their business, and I expect them to understand that need to lock it in today, because what they do today is going to change their freaking lives in a month from now. Because I expect that, and they can hear that in my videos, they can see that in my Facebook, my emails the best I can. I do the same. My broadcast is on this subject because it's that important. You need to wake these people up. What do you think happens, y'all? People go active. I wonder why. Sign up emails are important. Okay? Supply the tools they need to do exactly what you are doing. Let me scroll up just a hair more. Sales funnel and how to use it. I'm going to show my sales funnel now. Let me show you this. The sales funnel and how to use it. This is what I'm personally using. I have me in the landing page. I talk about a little bit of things. I got about 19 landing pages I've created in the past, and I'm branding me in the process. I could use this anywhere. If I wanted to do paid advertising, they'd have someone to connect with right from the get-go that they can tell that believes in online business, and a person. You understand, people join people, right? If people join people, then don't leave you out. You want to get real emails? Let them connect with someone real, specifically you, and it's going to help you increase your amount of real emails. Now, what's that down there for? Does branding yourself work? Aren't you watching me now? Sign up at minimum. You can't beat free. I want them to know that the business is free. And as far as branding yourself, it's kind of a little tip right here that I'm telling people. This is what the landing page is capable of doing. It does a really good job of it. Is it perfect? No, don't really require perfection. All I've got is a $4 stand sitting right here at my kitchen table. There you go. That's all it took. That's all it took. And maybe washing a few dishes so I don't have dirty dishes sitting over here. Other than that, I'm good. Okay? So they get someone to connect with. If you're not ready to do stuff like this, or if you want to use mine, you come through our team, you can have mine, y'all. I've been doing that this week, showing people how to take this and connect it to theirs. And I've got another video that's really good. It has a picture of me and my little boy, and I talk about what it's meant to me being free from a job to a little boy, from birthday to birthdays. And of course it's sincere, y'all. And I don't even have to talk about the business. Just talk about that. And then tell them the business is free. Just go ahead. Never tell them what the business is in a landing page. Ever in the landing page. It's too important. People assume they know what something is and they won't do it. Okay? Now, go through here. There's Jameson Palmer. The guy is a millionaire in USI Tech. I mean, he'd probably be a pretty viable one to listen to, I would say, per se. So take the time to listen to what he's got to say. Register here. Register now takes them straight to USI Tech. They sign up right here. Go to continue, and it's going to take you here. This is my buddy right here. Just to let you know, he's the one that tried to get me to go active and go big in May, and I didn't listen to him because I was already making money and I didn't get Bitcoin. Okay? Let me tell you what kind of money he's making now. 80,000 plus a day in USI Tech. I seen him make $1 million in 8 days. Is he doing anything different? No. Is he doing anything different from this business than what we have done in previous businesses that we pretty much dominated and blew the freaking doors off of? No, he's not doing anything different. You know what's really different? The fact that this business was at a hot time with hot items. Bitcoin is huge. It's getting bigger. The mainstream don't even know about it. You can't go in the online business world and the trading world without knowing about Bitcoin. The shirt right here, I'm wearing it for a reason. Let's put it that way, okay? Bitcoin is huge. Now, you get something like USI Tech that is free to sign up to, and people love, and the 12 levels of commissions getting paid. Y'all, you get in front of this perfect storm, and you're going to make a ridiculous amount of money. We're not even close to the mainstream even understanding what's going on. That's why the money's coming like this. My first month in USI Tech, I made $18,000. I'm willing to bet I'm going to blow the doors off of that this next 30 days. I can't wait to see when it's done, to be perfectly honest. Because I got a lot of downline now that's waking up. Let me show you something, y'all. This was this morning. This is another downline getting 31, 32 right here. Here's one for 10. That's a second level. Here's that 42. Here's that 110. Here's a 7. These people are waking up, y'all. I'm doing my job. I'm telling them to wake up. The importance of locking it in now. And I'm showing them proof of it in the videos. And I'm telling them in the Facebook group. It does make a difference. Okay? Now, if you need just USI Tech, y'all, and that's it, not going to hurt my feelings, but go to Fast Start anyhow, because it's going to show you how to buy Bitcoin and how to transfer it, things of that nature. If you sign up with me, I will send you my sign up email. It's going to have the link in there showing you a video welcoming me to the business, the importance of locking it in now, with how to buy from Coinbase and GDAX if you wanted to use either one of those. That's a pretty smart thing to do, and I'm putting them on the right path, and I expect them to get go big in their business and do it now. It makes a difference when I expect that. This will let you get your Bitcoin directly at Coinbase. From right here, you get $10 for doing it. Your downline gets $10 when they purchase more than $100. Often, that's $10 going to be yours in Bitcoin. It's going to rise with Bitcoin, so get money from that right by itself. Secondly, most of the time, the person your downline is going to use that $10 to buy more BTC packages. So what's going to happen? You're still going to get paid for it either way, more than likely. So it's worth it, y'all. And here's the thing. If you didn't do it, they're probably going to go there anyhow, because that's where Coinbase is probably the easiest way for most beginners to come to it and start using it. So they're going to go there anyhow. You might as well benefit from it, and they're going to benefit from it as well. So use the link, period. It's just that simple, okay? Power Lead Systems. Go here. It's going to show you how to set everything up. Do not leave this path. This is everything you need. This is everything. This is not just USI Tech. It may not say Power Lead Systems up here on this page, but it is. And connect these businesses. And once you are done, you will have training plus showing you how we get out to people that's accessible to you, and duplication, y'all. And it works. We have gotten over 74,000 people last I saw in our organization from the sales funnel. This has sponsored over 74,000 people since May and June. That's crazy. I got 316 myself. All of them came from here. All of them. It works. Okay? So give your people the tools so that they can do the same thing. Okay? If you want to scroll down here, you see me as one of the leaders. There's Miss Rhonda, there's Frank, there's Esteban, there's Kiara, there's Mike Hobbs, and a couple other leaders down there as well. You just want to go ahead and watch that and listen to what we got to say. And understand something real important. We don't put our names in a business without doing homework first. I signed up in May. If I was really just going to go crazy for this, I would have done it in May. The sad part is I wish I would have done it in May, but it wasn't the right time for me. But I'm on board now, and I did my homework. I called people and talked to the people I need to talk to. So I'm ready. I'm good to go now. That's all I can say. Okay, so let's get back to here. Duplication, y'all. Like I said, that's a share code. Ironically, even though we've got the answer to USI Tech, to be perfectly honest, that's only 1/1000th of what Power Lead Systems is really about. That's the honest truth. That's how I got free from the job. I love Power Lead Systems. If you go look up YouTube on Power Elite Systems, just type in Power Elite Systems, you're gonna see me everywhere. I'm gonna tell you on YouTube. I love it. Get them around the people that love and are succeeding in your business or their business. I should say, it's because a lot of times the people who are influencing your people are not always you. People, or people join people, but it does not always mean that they're going to connect always just with you. Often you can find someone else in your Facebook group that is putting in the work, showing this. Hey, that's fine, y'all. If you sponsor these people and you're there for them, let these people get around these other people that love this business. Don't let them think it's just Shawn making money or Shawn and Frank making money, and that's it. Y'all, recently we had posted how many people had made $1,000 inside of USI Tech. It just, who's made more than $1,000? I cannot tell you how long that list was from everybody who's made more than $1,000 in USI Tech. Why? Because it works and these people are excited. Even if they don't sponsor it, it doesn't matter. You're still making a bunch of money. A bunch of money. But you need to get your people around these people. Okay, let me tell you how important it is. If you sponsor 20 people, only add the ones that you want to get paid by, because that's exactly what it is. So if you want to put these people, your people, if you don't want to put your people around these people, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You're not going to make a lot of money. If you want to get paid by these people, just pick the ones that you want to add to the group, because they're going to be the ones going active, to be perfectly honest. So don't falter on this. Don't drop the ball on something this important. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is that important. If that sounds crazy when me saying it like that, it's because that's exactly what's happening. It's that important that you know that. Okay? People in your Facebook group can do more for you than sometimes you can directly. So don't leave them out. Period. Sponsoring. Focus it. Now, this is big, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this had everything to do with how I got free from the job as far as focusing on what I was doing. Focus at how you are going to get out to people and master that way. Did you hear me say do YouTube? No. Did you hear me say do Facebook? Did you hear me say email marketing? Did you hear me say YouTube, Facebook, solo ads, Craigslist, some kind of new fandangled way of doing it? I didn't say any of that. I said focus at how you want to get out to people and master that way. Every avenue you pick, I don't care what you pick, someone's made it. Someone's made it down that avenue. So what do? They focus on something, they mastered it. What you need to do is figure out which way you're going to go. Which avenue are you going to focus at? And what you need to do is say, I'm not going to quit. I don't care what's going on around me. I don't need to learn all this other stuff. That's only going to get in my way right now. I'm excited and people need to hear me. People need to see me. And I'm going to focus at this way of getting out. If you do that, y'all, if you pick, like this says, pick one way to get, I guess, a GTE. Oh my gosh. What do that for? Okay, let me just try it again. Okay, pick one way to get out to the people. Get over your hangups, fears, whatever's keeping you from getting seen and heard, and just get it done, knowing you are not going to quit. If you can't sit down and mash record and let go, then you've got hangups. Either you don't love the business, you don't believe in the business, you've got some kind of hang up, you think people don't want to hear you, you think you're too old, ugly, fat, blah, blah, blah. Here's a big tip right here. Go back when I tip. I'm going to tell you a secret. Last month I made $18,000 in USI Tech. I had $8,000 worth of dental done. Seriously, $8,000. My videos, for 3 weeks, I was missing teeth. Do you realize that I still didn't take me out of this corner down here? Do you realize that nobody cared? Do you realize I made $18,000 with teeth missing? Do you know I'm entirely blind in my right eye? Do you know if I really wanted to say, oh, I can't do this hang up stuff like that, I could have. As good as anybody. Missing teeth and blind in my right eye and been like that for a long time. But if I had hang ups like that, I wouldn't be out getting seen. I wouldn't be making this video today. I would be working 65 hours to 70 hours a week in a restaurant on I-40 while my son can't even stay in the house. Do you know why I got over my hang-ups? Because I wanted my freedom for me and my little boy more than I cared what anybody thought. Period. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. And some of y'all need to get that way. Okay? That's how you master it. You focus it one way and you blow the freaking doors off of it and you don't quit knowing you're not going to quit. You do that and you're going to make a name for yourself. And not only that, when you apply action like that, those things that you learn while you're focusing stick with you like you ain't never seen. You ain't never seen anybody know Facebook better than me, period. Because I'm a beast at it. I got free from a job with Facebook in 6 months with an old S3 phone, and I did some videos with that $4 stand. There you go. That's how much it cost me to get free from a job. $259 phone and a $4 stand. And a whole lot of applying action and learning the answers as I go. And you know what? When you learn that way, y'all, it sticks with you. And you know what else? It makes you a great leader. People will look you up in a heartbeat because they know that you've mastered something. Now, if you don't want to become a one-trick pony, because that's kind of how I felt like I was with Facebook, then I went to YouTube. And I did the same thing. I can't say you can really master Facebook, YouTube, because there's so many people out there, but you always learn, and it works for me. I went from 0 to 10,000 plus a month easily. The second business I got into with YouTube only, and I was doing 13,000 a month in the third month in 30 days. After that, my very next business, I hit over $40,000 in my first month using YouTube only. I still don't do paid advertising. It works. Master it, knowing you're not going to quit. Have a presence in the Facebook group and your timeline, okay? This is what I was going to say earlier. Let me say this now. I'll show you a picture of it. Become a beacon for your businesses. If your Facebook groups, in your Facebook groups and your timelines, let your downline see this. You know, what would be better than you going through and seeing someone that really believes in their business? You click it, you hear this from the person specifically that you are going to sign up with more than likely. Then you go through and listen to millionaires. Then you go through the path and you stay on path. Then when you're done, you get a really good follow-up email. And on top of that, y'all, you do exactly what it says, because the call to action is to tell them to friend you on Facebook. And once they friend you on Facebook, it looks like this. Someone who's congratulating people. This is showing proof progress, congratulating people. This is, just little things like that. Everything I do on my timeline, everything is proof, progress, uplift, welcome, and congratulate. Did you hear that? Proof, progress, uplift, welcome, and congratulate. While doing that, do you know how many people are motivated by seeing me welcome these people into it? This is my timeline. I copy every one of these over and go into the Facebook groups with them. All of them. Because I want to welcome, congratulate, and I also want to show that it helps me create momentum, y'all. How do you think a lot of these come from? It is me showing proof and progress while I'm welcoming them and congratulating them. It's not hard. You can go down as far as you want to go. You'll see the same things. Another congratulating and welcoming people. This is me unlocking level 7 a few days ago. Level 8 came the next day. I mean, you see what I'm saying? 2280. This is some of those things I'm showing you. This is just me sitting down with Canva, taking some screenshots and putting welcome to Power Lead Systems. Yet it's fun to do. The bigger the referral commissions, the faster you hit the rebuy button. Don't let it sit around and tease you. Stay on goal/target. I don't have no space to put it in between. So anyhow, that's the whole point. I'm keeping everybody on par. 20 people, 21, 22 people and 2 shares because of that alone. Let me ask you something, y'all. Do you think I'm a beacon for my businesses? Do you think in the USI Tech world and Power Lead Systems world that they don't think about me? How would you like to know that you went on that ride I just told you about? They listened to me on the video, saw I believed in my business. I'm very sincere, because that's the answer, to be perfectly honest. Don't ever join a business that you don't believe in. Don't ever. People see through it in a heartbeat. Go through and see me in the landing page, being sincere, followed up by people that's got credibility out the yin yang that you expect that they're going to get in their business. Follow that up with an awesome follow-up email with call to actions. Then from there to when they sign up, giving them the exact same tools that they need to do with call to actions in it, letting them know this is what you need to do now, and then telling them still, you hammer away until they do it, period. You hammer away till they do it. And then when they send me your timeline, there's the guy who's a beacon that loves his business and he's blowing the doors off. All I got to do now is put them around the other people so they can see it's not just Shawn. Other people love this business. Other people are succeeding in this business. I've only been there for a month and a half. There's people blowing my doors off inside this business at the moment. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to catch up real quick. It's getting there. But the whole point is, it's not just one part. It's a whole painting. It's a whole picture. And some of y'all, you signing them up, and that's it. How many of y'all are doing that? That's your problem. I don't even think that way. Sign-ups? Okay, great. Well, let me know when you're serious. Here's the call to actions. Sign-ups ain't going to do me no good. It's the whole image that needs to be complete for these people. When you got that, and like I said, how important is it? Give those call to actions only to the ones that you want to make it. And the rest, I don't know what you're doing. It's that important. You need to get them around these people. They need to see you being a beacon for your business on your timeline and in the Facebook groups. So some of y'all, you already know what you're missing. Either you got hangups, you don't expect people to do anything, you're expecting to sign up at best. And here's a big one. I do paid advertising. I just signed up and I got my link, and now I'm going to brand someone else. They're not going to know who I am for Jack, and then I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars, and they're still not going to know who I am. And then I'm gonna try to catch them with an email after they've already gone through my house and left because I wasn't there for them to meet. And then that's all I've got is an email. People join people. If you're not in it, you are going to struggle. Period. Period. People try to do what other leaders are doing, yet they don't do what the leaders are doing. That's being naive. If the leader branded themselves in the businesses, if I'm in here, he's in here, and he's in here, and we're using our own sales funnels, then who are you really branding? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. Yes, you can use what we got, y'all. But when you can, if you want to go to that next level and blow the doors off, you need to be in front of this camera. You need to be the ones that they're listening to. Something to think about, y'all. Just to let you know. There's nothing better you can ever do for yourself than to brand you. Period. Okay. Once again, just to let you know, everything is proof, progress, uplift, welcome, and congratulate. That's all that's on my timeline. I might show pictures of my cat once a year when she's climbing the Christmas tree. I might show a cat when she's asleep on my lap and I pick her up while I'm doing a video, because some of y'all seen that recently. I love my little boy. He's done a video with me recently, matter of fact, but most of the time I show my little boy at Christmas time opening presents and maybe when we go to Myrtle Beach. The rest, yes, I know I'm personable, but this is my business account. I'm showing proof, progress, uplift, welcome, and congratulate. That's what I do majority of the time. Okay? Do businesses that you believe in and just be sincere. Sincerity is the answer, and just let go. If you love a business and you ain't showing people and this inside of you, man, you're going to freaking die. It's going to explode in your belly. You're going to have a hole that big where you ain't let the people know. You know how many signups they get just for going to the dollar store wearing Bitcoin millionaire shirts? You know how many people ask, hey, can I get your email? Here's the tip too. No. Let me write yours down. You give me your email because you're going to make sure it happens. Often, when they leave you, if you give them your email, they won't contact you. But if you contact them, you've got them. And then they can start going right down the same rabbit hole. Some of y'all get that backwards. So that's real easy. Now, big shout out to USI Tech Support. Thank you for being support now. Big emphasis on the word now. They have had their butts kicked. They have doubled in size at USI Tech. And I can tell y'all, there was a lot of cracks, people falling through. And the haters loved it because it's like, oh, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. What they don't realize is USI Tech had paid a lot of money to have a support group business come in, and they were getting overran, so they paid them extra money, and they didn't deliver. So in the middle of all this, USI Tech had to fire the support team, the entire business. That took training new people, getting new people in there, new phone numbers, and they, to be perfectly honest, they had backlogged over 62,000 support tickets, and they were still coming in daily. They could not catch up, so they had to reset and just say, "Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, that's the old business. We can't do anything about it." They send out emails letting us know everything that's going on. Put in one support ticket, not 9. One support ticket of your issues, and y'all, I'm seeing it get fixed in 48 hours. Dalton Peters, who just came in, bought 32 last night, or night before last. No, last night. BTC packages. Great. But if it weren't for support, you wouldn't be here. They did a great job. Great job. Terrence Brown, appreciate you, man, going big in his business. He came in with 110 BTC packages on day one. Pretty awesome. Jamie Davis, I think he should be about 200 BTC packages right now. He's loving some Bitcoin. He's loving some Litecoin. he's really done good on both. And y'all, there's many others. I will be addressing other people in different videos, okay, for sure. All of you appreciate it, though, okay? This is more in reach than many of you know. This car right here, y'all, it's a Lamborghini convertible. It is a freaking beast. It's got paddle shifters. I'm not saying I really ever wanted anything like this, but let me tell you something, y'all. At the same time, this business can do more for you than a lot of y'all even realize, and it's not hard. It's not hard. I looked at this car because if I was going to get a ridiculous car, it would probably be this one, except with maybe yellow interior, right? Well, let me show you what I found. Here's that same car. It's the same year, same everything, just a different color, right? That's at $82,000. You could probably find it cheaper than that. This is just the first one I've seen. That was that same car, basically, right? Same everything. I've got friends in this business that started in May that are making $82,000 a day, over $82,000 a day. And think of what's going to happen when Bitcoin rises, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're in this at a perfect time. Some of y'all, your dreams are available to you if you just jump on board now. What does that mean? To be perfectly honest, I could have paid my house off in a month, y'all. A month and a half, I could have paid my house. Month and a half, could have paid my house off. Some of y'all, that would be your dream come true. It won't take you long. Sacrifice today. Do what you got to do. Show your downline to do the same thing, because in the months to come, you already know what's going to happen, y'all. You already know every day that you work putting money in the bank, you ain't making you money. That money in the bank, the moment it hits at $10,000 you put in the bank, right? However long it took you to get there, they take that money, the bank takes it, they loan it to everybody else, they charge compound interest on top of that, and then they're going to give you pennies for it, for them making a crap load of money. That's what happens. Is that going to work? Is that working for you? Is that really a win? Is that ever going to get you this? Try to do anything at the bank from May to December and see if he'll let you get that per day. It ain't going to happen. Not without a shotgun and a hockey mask when you go into the bank. I'm telling you, think big about this business. Go big in your business. Believe in your business. Tell people what you think. Be sincere and just let go. It's going to happen, y'all. You don't quit. Okay? I'm going to end this, y'all. I didn't want to make this real long. Again, just for the last time, y'all, go through here, sign up. At minimum, it's free. Sign up at USI Tech. If you're already in USI Tech and you need Power Lead Systems, hit continue right here. Go through here. If you are a monster at USI Tech, then you don't need that fast start, because that's what fast start is for. Maybe you need Bitcoin. You click right here. You can watch your Hangouts right here if you like. These are Facebook groups you need to be getting in. But go to System Setup. Stay here until you're done and go down this path, this blue path right here. And once you're done, you will have the same working sales funnel that has sponsored almost 80,000 people in our Facebook groups, and people that are freaking millionaires are going to be walking around your people. And all you got to do is show people you believe in your business and get out to people and tell them. That's it. Okay. I'm going to end this, y'all. I look forward to you signing up. Friend me on Facebook, and then I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook groups. Okay. Appreciate it.